first is just the old shot. But yeah, heavy crossbow, explosive crossbow, and repeater crossbow are now all two-handers. But yeah, that doesn't seem good. Alright, we're going just classic brutality. I'm gonna just win. Alright, let's boogie. And this time we'll go sewers route. Alright, and our damage feels good with this, so outside of all the trying to use those newly reworked survival items, I think we're going to be just fine, damage-wise. What's up, Badfish? You do start with an amulet now in 1.9. The recycling tubes have been there for a while. I mean, I've only done one run, Badfish, and I try not to make... I mean, I won't know how I feel about this patch for a while until I've played some runs, and also it's so brand new that, you know, it takes a while for thoughts to congeal. It feels poorly balanced, would be my first take, but that's... I mean, it's an alpha, so... I can tell you that right now there's no way two-handed repeater crossbow is something I'm going to worry about in my life. Like, there's no chance I want that. What's up, Badfish? Yeah, no, I'm sure they will. Now, whether that... Like, they'll definitely tune it. Whether it ends up being tuned in a way that I think it's better is... Everything since 1.2, they've kind of been headed the direction I wish they wouldn't, but... It's their game, not my game. Alright, I don't even know if I got the kill streak first, but there are certainly enough enemies left here for us to get it, so let's get it. Oh boy, more rats. Boop. Nope, not worried about a swarm grenade. Oh. Yeah, it definitely does change, even though it doesn't turn, like for the regular 60, it'll turn yellow. But for 30, I think it does, yeah, it changes expressions like that. Well. They can frame it however they like, Amitsi, but they're the game developers, so, in my opinion, it's their game. They're the ones getting paid for it. Alright. We're gonna go Toxic Sewers, Corrupted Prison, Ancient Sewers. Oh yeah, we'll go get my key. Shadow, Curse of the Dead Gods. Yes, stamina management is an enormous part of the game. So it's very similar to Souls in that way. You're gonna have to learn like when to push, when to back off and regain stamina. Items that breach enemy attacks become very, very, very... no, it's not a 1.9 thing. This key is just what happens. It's treating this like a brand new save because it's in alpha and it's like kind of in limbo. That's just what happens when you first get the Bad Seed DLC. You pilfer that key off of that dead body and then open up the entrance to the dilapidated arboretum. Very nice, Hyper. Well, enjoy. And good luck. It's a really fun one, and it just came out with another update. But yeah, so shields, the charged up shield dash shadow can breach enemy attacks. The big heavy weapons, some of them like the spear, there's only part of the combo that will stop an enemy in their tracks. Some like the giant hammers will just straight up stop enemies. That's very important, especially as you start playing on hard mode or doing the longer excursions where you're fighting the harder enemies and far more elites, like between the second and third champions on a long excursion or long exploration. They will throw a ton of elites at you, so everyone's doing extra damage, has extra HP. Also, at least in my opinion, focus dexterity. Damage output is going to be most important. Constitution, health, the red stat, next important, and then perception is almost not important at all. Now, worth noting, I have not played the current patch. They may have reworked that stuff. I didn't read the patch notes yet, but we'll see. What's up, Dow? I only buy stuff from shops if I want to change my loadout. It's very incomplete, I would say, Hyper. Until this most recent update of this past week, there's only one, like, temple setting and 3 boss fights, which is fine, but it's certainly not like the length of, you know, there's not as much stuff there. But what's there is very tight and fun. Right now there's a short exploration where it's room battles, then a boss. And there's a medium exploration, it's room battles, boss, room battles, a second boss. A long exploration that's that same pattern, but with 3 segments. Boss, boss, and then boss. And then there's a hard mode, which is the long exploration, but tougher. But right now it's all like dealing with the same set of mobs and all that. They've recently just added a short exploration for a second temple. Yeah. So now there's a serpent path, and there's the short one. So I'm guessing they'll build several of those, small, medium, large, for each like temple style and trap style and all that. Okay, Berserker's still cool. I still want Berserker. Yes, the combat system is very satisfying in Curse of the Dead Gods. It's definitely one where damage is brutal. So if you get, it's again kind of like Souls. I hate to draw that comparison because everything gets compared to it these days, but it is that way. So you get cornered, you have no stamina, you got 2 enemies trained on you. They might very well just straight up murder you. It's not one where you can get a bunch of... There's no such thing as being tanky in that game, really. At least from the bits that I played. All right. Let me punch you in the face again. I should also say, for Curse of the Dead Gods, when I was answering Hyper about it being incomplete, that was by design, I believe. So they intentionally went into early access. In early March, and so they intended to build it in little segments like this. Well, I still have a maximum forge Beowulf, so I don't think there were any upgrades to be had. They were S-grade. There's just not scrolls on them anymore. And did you, if you mean upgrade, like replace it, then the explosive crossbow, or sorry, the heavy crossbow we were fighting the Collector with was pretty... It was attained late, so it was pretty high item quality. We started with a repeater, switched to an explosive, ended with a heavy. Curse of the Dead Gods feels pretty fair. but the damage is just really, really damaging. And if you get like the wrong combo of curses, sometimes you can feel like you don't really have a chance, but it's RNG. Yeah, and I feel that it's... these days I have very little patience for unfair damage in games, where it's just like, gotcha! I'm like, yeah, you did. Yeah. That's neat. Good for you. But Curse of the Dead Gods, 99% feels quite fair. Ew, not when we're 4 away from the kill streak. I mean, I kind of disagree, Beowulf. I don't find that... I mean, even when I was struggling to beat 5BC, I don't mind finishing with an item class 4 starter weapon. There is a big difference between that and like an item class 12 reward door item, but I don't find myself going out of the way to replace stuff in most runs that I do. Yeah, I've tried Noita. Hyper was kind enough to gift it to us a while back. I tried it out. It's very fun, very punishing. I don't think it's one I'm ever going to put in the time to get good at, and it didn't perform very well stream-wise, so... Yes, Beowulf, I read the patch notes, but I mean, that's the folly of on-paper planning versus out in the wild. Their goal right now is to make item switching very important and have item class be very, very big, but you can see, even with a very high-quality heavy crossbow, one of the most damaging weapons in the game, Collector wasn't taking shit for damage. So, yes, I can read. I have read them, and I still disagree with you. I said what I meant. They also say that your attacks can't be interrupted on a scythe, which has never been true. So don't believe everything you read. I mean, it was always possible to finish with a starter weapon, though, Dal. All right. Ew. Yes. I will hover over the stats longer next time. Oh, shit. Next time we switch. All right. Whew. All right. This feels like a more populous toxic sewers than recent times. I could be wrong about that, but... Yeah, with the exception of the giant... Vladrinsky, I have played and beaten Hollow Knight. We did a blind playthrough on stream a long time ago. Can't remember how long ago, but it was fun. It's pretty cool. Oh boy. Yeah, it does seem like, because we're gonna hit 125? Oh god. Yeah, the rat packs do feel big, don't they? They've got like 70 D Martins instead of the previous 4. I can never tell what direction they're headed with this stuff, because they like, everything's about speeding up runs and like weakening enemies, strengthening the player, and then they, ow! Then they do this one where everything's slowed way the hell down and increased in size. Sammy, what's up? I hope you're feeling as well as possible. Whew. Okay. Well, we gotta go get our scroll. Ow! 133. Yeah, that's a lot. Haha. Alright, we'll go to the corrupted prison next, and then ancient sewers after that. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what makes it into the final cut. So I know flamethrower turret cooldown was increased. But that's fine. We're about to apply Killer Instinct. Donkey! How you doing? What's up? It's mostly balancing Donkey, but it's interesting. Right now, the damage output... Tulsiak, what's up? The damage to bosses and from bosses right now feels pretty wonky. Nice, Sammy. Well, congrats on starting, but I'm sorry that you're on PS4, right? Sorry that it's frustrating for now. Alright, stop shooting my turret. It's true, yes. We bestowed new duties upon you, and I don't mean that we pooped on you. Oh boy. Ugh. Can I just get a safe kill? Whatever happened to predictability? Ah. Ugh. Yes, it does feel like they're teleporting faster. That was a listed change. I was wondering whether I was going to feel it or not, and I do. But not in a problem way. If anything, it's just going to lower that awkwardness where you're like, Yeah, those toxic miasma pack, their real secret, in addition to their wild mobility, is I've got 1,000,000 HP, man. Holy shit. All sorts Bloodrinsky, but for streaming, usually indies and roguelikes. We've done a lot of Gungeon in the past. We've done playthroughs of stuff like Children of Morta and Wizard of Legend and lots of stuff. Done playthroughs of some Metroidvanias, both Oris. Let's test the new War Javelin. We throw it and then warp to it. That's definitely going to change how it works. I'm not taking it. Not right now. But yeah, we've done Salt and Sanctuary. We've done lots of things. Yeah, War Javelin with the teleport should be very interesting. Although presumably still completely useless on the giant fight. You can now go get it when it's out in the lava. You just probably shouldn't for your own health. Oh shit, he's still alive. Oh, I let him extinguish himself. Why do I do it? That is a very interesting change to vampirism. Donkey Boy Insurance, LLC Corp. is an open enrollment for new customers. We will cover your home car for up to 10% of its actual value with only a $99.99 3-month deductible. Joke's on you. My home is insured by the collector. Got in league with him before I realized he was my nemesis. Yeah, I mean, vampirism was definitely pump and dump fodder for me. I never took that thing in earnest to, like, do its primary, you know. Ooh! Its stated purpose. Boop. The LLC due enrollment each month. What up? Well, now deductible. Only your 30 as trademark my that COO tell Donkey Boy customers minutes. The 10% of in-well insurance will, is you hope, is me taking opportunity cover actual let next with home car for 3 months. Next ask? Opportunity we to $99.99 seriously. Value you. Open corp for very. I think I'm staying less likely to get dementia from those mixed up soundboard redemptions. You guys are keeping me spry. Alright. How did that not? Okay. Damn it, these guys are gonna... This guy's gonna have a billion HP. Shit! Holy shit. God damn it. Well, I've got food somewhere. We got one set of cherries. We'll keep on walking. Yep. Oh, better Hayabusa gauntlets. Boop. All right. On to the ancient sewers. Let's boogaloo. Forever fighting Conjunctivius is going to be interesting. Thank you, Donkey. I appreciate it. Alright. I think I might take disengagement. Petra's ASMR channel has been activated. Got a good, strong 5 minutes of it. I'm gonna do vengeance. She hears her name when I say it, when talking about the ASMR redeemable, so she's like, what the heck? You need my help? Yeah, girlie. I feel like she would enjoy me purring or me breathing. That sounds very egocentric, but I think she would like it. Hey, girlie, speak of the devil, the little precious devil. Hello. It's a good question, Jaded Mackay. That's a very good thought. Benjamin is less of a lap cat with me. So, it'd be harder to get him... Like, Petra, it's literally, like, she's always in my lap if I'm working at this chair. And so I just tilted the microphone lower to my lap, and she was purring already, so it wasn't like we did a shoot for it. But Benjamin... He does purr very loudly, but he's more like... He gets in the mood for attention, and he'll come and be like a snuggly man. But then when he's not in the mood, he's absolutely not. And yes, he is more. Benjamin sits on my ass. How that works when I'm sitting in a lazy boy. Oh, that almost hurt my feetsies. Oh! Oh, the nightmare. Oh! I'm wondering now... Oh, I love a replacement for a lacerating aura. Damn you. What's your... Ah, turret. Give me a long hallway. Ow! Bastard. You waste of space. No, this is an actual just MP3 that I am pressing play on. I prefer than turning it off. Oh, I'm sorry, Luthamir. Did stuff break, or was it just, you know, dangerous and a hassle and terrible? Ramlord, yes. Petra is my girl cat. She's 11 months old. Sorry, 11 years old. Benjamin is on the other side of the chair, and he's a boy, and he's 8 years old. That's good. Well, my, like, you're lucky you're cute moment is when Benjamin is very adamant about us waking up at 3 a.m. Alright, another Petra's ASMR channel, so we're good for another 5 minutes on top of that. That means we've got 6 left to go. Alright, well, we've got 9 nasty Brutality scrolls. I want some food for real. I'm happy that we've been getting replacement gear of higher quality, but of the same exact class, like the same item. It's felt pretty good. Why not? We already fought an elite. Ow! That is... I laugh because Benjamin thinks he has that killing spirit in him, Donkey, but he's so domesticated that he's a wild man, but he's a wild man in the same way that, like, a 4-year-old boy with a propeller on his baseball cap is a wild man. Like, he's all making messes and giggling about it, pranking. He's not a stone-cold murderer. Petra, on the other hand, I think if someone tried to attack her like a raccoon or something, I'm pretty sure she would, like, set up a satanic altar afterward and be like, yeah. Mess with the Kitini, get the claws. Oh shit, that's a bomb. I barely saw that. Ew. That's true. Jada Mackay, he would... I wish I could get a good footage of... Oh my god, they're gonna end my kill streak again and again. Of him actually knocking over the stream setup. Or like when he yanks on the camera cord and stuff. That would be a good one. Alright, well I don't have gastronomy, so I'm not getting double heals on food. Doesn't matter, just noting that. Oh, right into the bombs. I wasn't expecting that. We could have a surprise curse here. I'm guessing that this kanji fight is going to be very much like our concierge fight of the previous run, which is to say long and arduous. I think, if I had to guess, she's going to have a shit ton of HP. It's going to feel weird. I almost got my feet. Come at me. Oh, there's 2 of them! God damn you. That's annoying as shit. Who would have thought there'd be two tentacles in like a 1-bedroom apartment in Trenton, New Jersey of the ancient sewers there. Yep, and to avoid that bullet hell, I'm going to be playing her very aggressively, Bob. It's true. They're doing what's called quarantining, which is yet another neologism we didn't necessarily need, which just means living together, but with extra details added on. Oh boy. Exactly. I'm like, so you asked me to be your temporary roommate? If you're new to the 1.9 alpha, shops are this way now. We roll by stat type instead. So we roll a red brutality shop, or a purple tactic shop, or a green survival shop. It's free to re-roll shops, but it increases the price of the items when we re-roll. And I think Qualentin said it's a total of 5 shop re-rolls per shop. We've already gotten a better... Yeah. This Hayabusa Gauntlet is a different pair than the one we started with, so it's high enough quality for me. It's gonna be way harder to buy grenades these days, because that used to be a sure thing if you were Brutality and you're just like, I want some grenades. It's just so likely you get what you want. Where's your friend, Tentacle? You got 7 friends hiding over there? I believe it's specific to a single shop, Shadow. Yeah. It's the way I read it and the way it seemed. But I do not know for sure. It's true. Yeah, it is. I like, they're like, yeah, it's free to reroll shops. Now, granted, everything's going to be really expensive afterwards. I'm like, wait, what? Okay. No. Actually, we're going to keep Hayabusa Gauntlets through Kanji. Oh, wow, scroll. Let's go get our scroll. I don't think we have any more food. Do I have Vengeance on? I do. That's true. Yeah, I think it's probably, in the end, a more friendly way for prices to increase through re-rolling than just charging for the re-roll itself. But I use shops pretty infrequently on a normal run. Okay. Do I want this? No, I think I'm going to keep her on fire. That cluster grenade is appealing for world areas. It's not so appealing for boss fights. Oh, it's a good question, Bob. I should have checked. I'm sorry. What's up, Dirka? Yeah, it's still very nascent, so we'll have to see how it ends up balanced. But right now, the boss fights have been kind of sloggy. Yes, the reroll increases shop prices. It was showing us, like, it was showing us how much it was increased. So, like, it would populate it with a shield and say, like, plus 800 gold pieces. It is. It's fun to say, too. It's like fecund. I'm not going to reroll my mutations. This is going to be a hard fight, though. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I think she's going to be a tank. Basically, it feels like this is the old scroll balancing. So we're fighting, like, way underpowered. But we'll see. Oh, and I don't have extra jumps, so it's going to be harder for me to navigate. She's going to bullet hell the bejesus out of me when she's in those later phases, man. We're going to have to be aggressive. It's not going to work. I'm gonna have to start parrying those later. I don't like to parry those because if you miss, it's too much punishment. Uh-oh. This part is going quickly. Are you the last one? Yes, you are. Holy moly. I didn't realize that. Once she drops below 40%, we'll have extra damage, but until then... Damn it. There it goes. Oh, well, she only hit us with one. That's pretty good. Sorry, Gertie. Petra's like, I'm sick of this shit. Damn it. Yes, crits! Going to Ruth's Crits Steakhouse. It's a good question. The disparity between regular mob damage and health and, oh, boss damage and health does seem drastic right now. Oh. Oh, you're so rude, Kanji. Alright, she only hit us once. But she hit us once. Yes, lore. Yeah, so the repeater crossbow now. Front hand, it's also two-hand, takes up both slots, but like the natural main hand ability is basically the old repeater crossbow shot. I think every fourth bolt. Roots people, and then the second is like a tight fire burst of bolts that does crits to rooted enemies. Nice. Also, we've had way more extra Petra ASMR, so bonus. It is bonus. Okay, that worked out fine. Let's go see these reworked duelists. They're lowered breach and higher HP. Yeah. I think I misread how they were describing the changes to like the pre-wake up enemy spread, but that makes sense. Come here. Reducing a curse means satisfying some of the required kills. So if you pick up a curse chest and you've got 10 kills to do, resolving the curse is the kills you're doing to lower that skull number. Alienation on 4 and 5 BC, I believe now it reduces malaise, but it increases the amount of curse you have by a factor of 1.5x. So you're... Oh god! You're gonna get a regular curse chest with no other modifiers active. You're gonna have 15 kills before you're rid of that curse. And then it also gives you some HP heal on killing. Cool, cool, Dirka. I am not open for babysitting services, but I have well-wishing services. Good luck! Alright, come here, caster. Oh, it's 2 of them. That's not great. At least they're on a good rhythm for it. Y'all remember when the reflected fireball, or parried fireball, went super slow-mo? Oh, definitely. I mean, some of the item descriptions, since they're all being translated from French, I think sometimes they're tricky. And some of them outright just don't really say what they are trying to say. Alright. Duelists. Holy shit, they do have more HP. The slow fireball was just like straight up insulting, Fun Size. I was like, oh, so when they shoot it, it's a death in a jar sent overnight mail. When I use it, it's Garbaggio. It's kind of like the Hand of the King's Lance being so tiny when I hold it. I'm like, wait, what? Why? Do my hands have a shrink ray on them? Okay. Uh-oh. Well, we're gonna get an elite all pissed. What's your power? I don't see a power. Oh, cage! My goodness. Alright, wake him up. Nice. I've heard good things about Slime Rancher Darker, but I've never tried it myself. Underrail, Lumen. I looked very briefly at it. I did not... Elite Demon. I need to watch some more gameplay. Ow! I meant to respond to your message, but I was afraid... But I was, like, not feeling super talkative. And I didn't want to just do a thumbs up, because then I didn't want that to be misinterpreted as, like, yes, the game looks great. I'm not sure. I don't... Isometric turn-based... I'm not sure if it'll be one that I want to stream or not. I need to look at more gameplay. But I did peep the Steam page. But thank you again for the generous thought in the first place, Lumen. God damn. Alright, so they're hurting me a lot right now. I'm not hurting them that much. That's good, I guess, but it's gonna be slow going. Alright, let's buy it. Coruscant, what's up? Yeah, duelists. The problem is their moveset is still a big lump. It's just, ha ha ha, it's hard. It's hard to parry me. That's... They're a little faster, it seems like. They're still nobodies in my book. Oh god. No, Corazon. Ah! I'm not having good luck with amulets at all. I would love some food, man. We have a guaranteed curse here. I don't think so, Highwog. Slime Rancher, I believe, is like a management-style game. Alright, let's upgrade. You're kind of like collecting slimes, I think. It's a first-person thing. I know very little about it. I've seen a tiny bit of gameplay. I think we raided somebody once playing Slime Rancher. Oh, sorry. Good old literal kosmender. No, I wouldn't sell my soul for a 6th BC. Why do you ask? My soul costs $10,000 USD. That's a super cheap. That's actually way too cheap. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Alright. Yeah. It's not that much of a exaggeration, Bob. It is true, Puffer. Also, what's up, Puffer? Uh-oh. I don't like this at all. Oh, shit. I didn't see the elite. Alright. Is this a duel? Is this what you were born for, duelist? I just can't get a good brutality amulet, and I'm not giving up any more of my scrolls optionally. Or voluntarily, rather. Oh, shit! Dude, I've been rolling the wrong direction. Whoa! They just backslid through that wall. Interesting move, duelist. There's our curse. I'm not taking that, man. You've been rolled the wrong erection. That sounds like a very complicated problem or debuff in a very lewd game of Magic the Gathering. I used Enchanted Phallus. I meant to use Big Bad John? I don't know. I don't know what the names of these spells would be. I have very little experience with penis spells in tabletop card games. Can we get a real grenade here? shit. I don't like that situation at all. Let's go down this dark hallway. Nope. Alright, this is a gross approach. I don't want that bombardier. Alright, I'm gonna try to draw the demon. Oh shit. Yep, that's exactly what I don't want. Damn shield generators. What kind of skill is that on, Quallenton? Alright. So we're gonna do this. Hopefully that'll upset the duelist, right? Will it not? Somebody's burning, yeah. Whew. Well, at least we know their plan to start a family worked out successfully. If I get invested in orangutan sex, I want to know that it has a proper narrative conclusion. Ew. Alright, we're gonna wait on this fire nade. I'm sorry I'm being such a baby with this curse chest, but I really don't want this run to end prematurely. I don't like that the collector even got us down last time. Oh, whoa, he's still alive. What the hell? Okay, so elite demons can apparently still take burn from fire grenades. Regular demons won't. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna, like, push my luck and get killed. Alright. This blood sword I thought was going to be a nice replacement. It is not doing very good damage. Thought we'd get kind of a bloody build. Blood and fire. Stop messing with me. Also, someone give me hefty food. Yeah, I think, well, I've through the wall again. I think this enemy HP is going to be readjusted before this goes live, but who knows? Maybe this is what they were going for. I kind of miss the RNG of... So not all shops are going to be the same, unless it's like a special, you know, like a food shop. It's just like, hey, you want brutality, survival, or tactics, but it feels weird that way, because now all shops are created equal, more or less. Oh, uninfected food, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they just took the alpha and they were like, perfect, this is exactly what we thought it would play like. We're awesome. I'd be like, wow, I admire the chutzpah, but wow. Let's go ahead and just throw a fire nade down on this guy's head. No, not my bomb. Sorry, I became Woody Woodpecker there for a second. Oh, God. I ate that food, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, on to the sepulcher. Actually, let's go cavern, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, let's go cavern. See, I don't think it is weapons versus skill shops, Fun Size. I think it's all dumped. I think it's just survival stuff. Or brutality stuff, or tactics stuff. Because there's no distinction. I guess maybe the guy had a different pack, but they'll need to fix that visually if that's true. Oh. Alright. That's even weirder then. I don't use shops that much. Alright, cavern. That's boogie. I never look at the shopkeeper themselves. I know... After you said that, I realized they have different... I can't remember if they have different packs on or just different color schemes. Good question, Puffer. They've done drastic reorganization of the game economy, so... to that end, I think is the answer. That's why. But I don't know specifically. Oh shit. I may have just done a bad thing. No, not yet. Whew. Yeah, I think the biggest thing about the survival switcheroos to me is that you really gotta justify why I'm using 2 slots on something. Hell, you have to justify a place in the loadout to begin with. But 2 slots for a repeater crossbow that can kind of perform almost half as well as the previous repeater crossbow, which was already kind of something that I could take or leave. Again, this is, you know, the difference between, on paper, you have something you're trying to achieve, but sometimes in the wild it just doesn't play out. Woo! I need to try out that increased range symmetrical lance. I'm intrigued by that, but it could be, you know, drastic, could be weird, could be not noticeable at all. You never know. It's stuff like that. Oh shit. Dude, I was so ready, or expecting him to be dead. I was already in my head parrying away that death canister. That's not good. Oh, he died. This fire nade is quite strong. It's probably the most reliable damage I'm doing. No! Why did I stop to get punched by that? I don't understand myself. They got me all tilty. But yeah, like 4 strikes with the sword seems a little overkill. What's up, half man? Indeed. Cutting edge. If you haven't seen how the new War Javelin works, you throw it, and then teleport to it. Which is very interesting. And it seems like it has to have landed before you can do that. So if I spam it, I'm not instantly flying. Like along with it or something. Huh. I have not seen that half man. That's in 1.8 for you? I mean, there are always weird little quirks with the map generators, but I've never had that happen. Maybe somebody in chat has. Yeah, they're definitely putting thought into it. As for how these are gonna end up playing long term, I've got very little clue right now. Especially since some of these things, it's just impossible to be objective on something that I played this much under lots of different balances. You know, I mean, shit that felt completely outrageous. Even having lacerating aura be brutality scaling seems like, at the time, it was a shock. It was like, what in the world are they thinking? This is madness! Like, good madness, but madness, nonetheless. Alright, 46 more kills for the kill streak. Holy moly. Oh, I can't make it up there without... Let me catch up real quick. Yeah, between the pool for survival getting much smaller and necromancy just basically taking a dump, that's weird to me, because that's some of the biggest selling points of survival. Like, my advice for players who are struggling on a given difficulty will definitely change. I'm not going to send them down the path of madness that would be trying to use you know, 50% necromancy. Let's leave an enemy here or there. I don't think we'll have a curse here. We don't have a guaranteed one, but you never know. Yes, exactly. You might be inclined to try what you've heard in the past for other patches described as a tanky build. Don't. Please don't. But again, we've said it a lot of times today, but it's worth repeating. It's day one of the alpha. If we could see how much all these patches changed. I mean, Arbiters teleported and were everywhere in the alpha for 1.2, and we see how that has changed over time. They're nowhere except here. And they certainly don't teleport. They can barely breathe. But they can listen to Duncan Sheik. Well, see, I don't think it's even disincentivizing shield use. I think what it's doing is trying to make all these broad sweeping changes that sound good, like philosophically and academically on paper, but people will end up still using the same overused builds, or whatever, more used builds as in the past. It's like, this shield is badass. Giant fight and collector fight are still going to be vastly easier to manage with a shield, so they're just going to have people using not as much the new stuff. Particularly, specifically, the two-handed range stuff. That's, as they stand now, it just wouldn't be worth it. Alright, that's a big heal. Sorry. It'd be worth it if you really love those items. It wouldn't be the best practice for going for a novel victory, for sure, if you're still struggling with the game. Wouldn't be like the best combat strategy. Might be your best enjoyment strategy, which of course is very important. Okay, yeah, no, you're right. So it's still between skills and weapons. but yeah. So that's true. I misread. Ew. He got hurt a lot. Gotcha! I love lacerating aura still. Can't take that away from me. Uh-oh. Demons are coming. I want Explorer's Instinct to pop before I'm confident. Sorry, let me catch up on chat real quick. Ah, no, we're still good. Demon? No demon. Demon? Dead demon. I'm just trying to push it closer to the kill streak. I don't think we have a curse here, and I think we still have enough enemies outside that we'd be fine if we needed to resolve out there. So we should be alright. Well, Guri, what's up? Yep, it'll definitely be an adjustment. This is one thing... Big balancing patches like this, though, are one of the reasons I like to keep everything so varied most of the time. Because you never know what's going to be the weapon du jour until they change it drastically and suddenly. Please shoot me. And now we get a really nice selection of really good stuff from our killstreak door. I want Explorer's Instinct to put me at ease about potential curse. They did not buff Killstreaker rewards, but this... Also, what's up, Meet a Name? But this door... These reward doors, or this reward door, is like the buffest one. It'll be item class 12 stuff. Let me get the scroll of power. Alright, I'm feeling the power now. We're pretty strong. Man, and cough syrup seems to be at a stat... Oh! The cavern shop is now the same as ossuary shop. I guess maybe that's true of all shops, because they stopped scaling the prices. Oh, wow. Well, I will buy some cheap-ass cough syrup for 3,000. Cough syrup is no longer 1/2 of a health flask charge price. It seems to be at a static 3,000, which is very affordable. Yeah, that is a nice surprise. All right, well let's boogie. We got a little more murdering to do. And then, yeah, onto the giant. Let's take him out more quickly this time. Woo! The price change we're talking about with this food shop in the cavern, previously in the old economy, 1.8 and before, 253,000 gold pieces for a health flask charge, and 121,000, half of that for cough syrup, so it's expensive. I had a watermelon somewhere. I think I'm just gonna go buy the watermelon, because it was the other watermelon was inside of a door. Well, it should go pretty smoothly with this loadout, but we'll see. Half man. Solid, what's up? Yep, I think it's going to be hard to roll for shields. It's going to be weird. Oh, yeah. 12. Gagugabi, hello. Cool, Darker. Well, I will see you around. Good luck with Slime Rancher, I think. Alright, so we've got 7, 10, 12, and 9 for our item classes right now. Pretty good. Yes, not having to reroll scrolls on gear is nice. I don't like a lot of my money. I mean, if you watch the stream, I will spend between World Area 1 and 2 like 60,000 gold pieces trying to roll just to get something the right color, regardless of a fix. No more of that, which is helpful. Alright, we want Triage, Disengagement, and Masochist, I think. Actually, no, we don't need Disengagement. I'm gonna do Blind Faith. Let's go, giant. Oh, yeah, we got damage. Okay, and that was a new feature of bleed. If we stack enough bleed, it will go ahead and finish off whatever is bleeding. And it looks like it did that to the hand. And it just did a segment of the eyeball that way as well. That works. You gonna give me this bad boy? Yeah, you are. Yeah! This game has excellent soundtrack music. Yeah, the giant had a health issue. And I don't mean like high blood pressure. Although, I guess our sword did relieve a lot of pressure. Taking the oiled sword, I'm not sure if we'll come out net ahead or not. It's several item classes above the bleed sword. We have a fire nade. Who knows? Colorless wave. No, they've... So, the story seems to be, Half-Man, that enemies... The bosses are doing less damage and taking less damage. So the fights have been kind of a slog overall today. But that was fast. No, Gagugabi. Bad Seed was the last world areas added. Morass of the Banished and Dilapidated Arboretum. Before that it was Corrupted Prison. Before that, Cavern and Astrolab. And Observatorium. Guardian's Haven if you count the Balas Arenas as areas. Cool. Let's go to... We're going to the hand fight now. Oh. I hate having wave on that fight. They don't even let us make his eyeball swing anymore. Needed name. Alright, triage still, disengagement, and now this. But yeah, I hate builds that are really good at taking down the giant's hands, but not blasting his eyeball at all. So you're like perpetually getting him to damage phase and then not being able to capitalize on it. It's frustrating. Hello there. Oh shit! No! Oh my goodness! Could have gone very poorly. Oh shit. I don't think I have extra jumps on my amulet right now, so... Nice. Whew. Oh my goodness. And again, these achievements are popping because we're an alpha branch.
Counts.
Thank you, needed name. Thank you, Solid. But yeah, we're not getting our first no hit on the hand. It's just repopping achievements that we've already earned. Ooh-wee. Sax, how you doing? Give me like a colorless something great. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lore. I just bought Dead Cells. My grandmother gave it to me. She was like, "You want to play those Cell, Daddy? I've heard of this game, Cell, Daddy." Yes, Brent. Our last run, we actually saw all three of them. And repeater crossbow feels very weak. Explosive crossbow feels interesting. And heavy crossbow feels good, but maybe not worth 2 slots. But the reload mechanic is very fun to do. Petra's doing well. She is chilling on an ottoman just about 2 feet away from me right now. We're in Astrolab. Masochist. Let's do open wounds on this bed. Actually, no. We'll do Killer Instinct and Berserker. Phosphor Pink or Phosphor Tabby? Phosphor Pink, for sure. Alright, we got the good stuff. Let's cruise on. Collector got me on our first attempted run today. I slammed the... We had no damage, and so the fight was going on forever and ever, and we were fine. We still had sips left, but I ram-jammed into a wall as he was doing his overhead laser, so it was instant death. I had no more one-hit protection because I ran into the spikes and then got blasted by the laser. Yeah. Oh boy. We'll let them burn. Holy shit. I want that Malachite, but I don't want to run back down there. We got a Magistrate of Death with nothing between them and us. That's nice. So that price does stay static through all food shops. Most expensive possible food shop here. Still just 20 grand for a health flask charge, 3 grand for cough syrup. All right. I need some skill. Go figure, I gotta get good. No, malaise is still malaise. Yeah, I think Malaise is behaving exactly the same in 1.9 as it was in 1.8, unless you add in some steps, like enemies behave differently, so the acquisition of Malaise is different, but like, at its root, nothing has changed about Malaise. Yes, the cough syrup got a lot cheaper. It used to be 1/2, so Astrolab shops in 1.8 and recent patches, Health Flask, if we were lucky enough to roll a random food shop in Astrolab, health itself would cost 243,000. 253,000? 243,000. Cough syrup was always 1/2 of what Health Flasks cost, so having it for 3,000 here is way cheaper. Die? I want the shield generator dead. Have you traded any chickens with Bob? Are you keeping Bob on the hook so that he'll really appreciate it when you finally do trade chickens with him? Make Bob work for it. Not Bob home. Oh boy. Can I have a fire grenade? Yeah, I can. He looked like he was about to try to melee me. The little shield generator carrier, the defender. X-House, what's up? Oh god, please burn out. Librarian. Man, I just cannot get a better amulet. Or rather, by better I mean in this case more brutality than I currently have. Oh shit! Ow. Nice house. Well, congrats on your 0 BC win. I'm not sure, Halfman. I think it's more historically based than that. I don't think they pathed out exactly where there would be food shops guaranteed, where there would be chance food shops, where there would be guaranteed curses, with all of that in mind. I think it's like the natural evolution where they were like, oh shit, we're taking a food shop out of this place, and then they're like, oh shit, well now this run has, or this route only has, you know, this. So I think it's probably a little less organized than something just outright planning to force us between curse and food, but I don't know for sure. What's up, Gaigu Gabi? That's my dream challenge, but unfortunately the day of the keychain is over. They have made it now so that if you've used keys like the Gardener's Keys and the Promenade, once you've gotten all the blueprints in the Promenade and then gone on to get acceptance using those Gardener's Keys to retrieve Moonflower Keys and get the mutation acceptance, they don't even have them on the map anymore. What's up, freaking nasty? I have not yet tried the electric stuff. We tried out the two-hander crossbows on our previous run. Now trying some brutality stuff. I'm interested to try out the shock damage over time and the new... I want to try new Wings of the Crow for sure. We now have more mobility. We can like move up and down, all that stuff. I think pounding does not cancel out. Activating other skills even, I don't think cancels out. So that's good. Well, this is a weapon shop. Ooh, we could kill him with the whip. Let's kill him with the whip. Yep, it's gonna be a bummer not to be able to run and gun on Brutality with Electric Whip, but... Alright, well we have a 50% heal on the map, and we've got both our Allen key and our elevator key, so let's just go to the tower. If Explorer's Instinct reveals anything tasty on the map, we'll go back and get it. Let's whoosh our way through the rest of this. Get revenge on this bad boy. Oh. Oh. Ha. Sorry. I take a little too much sadistic pleasure in using Valmont's whip, but it's cool. It's on theme. Oh, shit! I really thought he was gonna swivel. Shows what I know. What's up, Diogo? A lot of interesting changes. The damage output and damage taken from bosses especially is going to have to be like carefully reshuffled, I think, before it lands on a spot that's going to work in a balanced way. But interesting. Always nice to have fresh stuff to do. Damn it, that's not what I wanted to do. I just want the shield generator gone. I don't care about anyone else up there. I just don't want everybody to be capable of being impervious. Oh! I didn't have my H rune, so I was about to start pressing left to right before it was actually connected to anything. Which would lead to me falling somewhere terrible. Oh god. Oh, what am I doing? Whew. I don't know why I'm playing so haphazardly. Whew. Yeah. Alright, big guy. You're just a goner. I'm so sorry for what we're doing to you currently. There we go, finally. That's going to be a bunch more HP. I did assess that amulet. Basically, all I needed to know was it's got the same amount of brutality. It's still got an extra jump, but it's got other scrolls as well. So, I'm sold already. Everybody burn. There you go. Oh, that had to hurt. Oh! David Pumpkins. Alright, let's go eat our watermelon. Because I am a diva, and I do want to enter this fight with full health flask, no malaise, and full HP. Went through sewers this run, Gagu Gabi. We went Prisoner's Quarters, Toxic Sewers, Corrupted Prison, Ancient Sewers, Slumbering Sanctuary, Cavern, Giant Fight, Hand Fight here. So next one, we're probably going through DLC areas. Dilapidated Arboretum to Prison Depths to Morass of the Banished. Alright. Okay. Triage, yes, please. And we'll do open wounds for extra damage. You're not freezing on parry. This should be way better than the last fight. We had a heavy crossbow, which is quite fun, but scary to use in this fight, and was doing very little damage. And, most importantly, with the added, like, reload second-hand function, like the Y for me, that does critical hits for the crossbow. There are just not a lot of safe windows to be applying that, except when he's fully just sitting on the ground waiting for damage. So, alright. I'll be slow on chat during the fight. Let's do this thing. Yeah, okay, this feels almost like normal damage. Like on 1.8. Yeah, the damage over time is helping a lot. Also, I think we have a little bit higher scroll count this time. I'm not sure about that part. But yeah, damage over time, definitely not hurting. Right in the crotch. If you can't whip someone's loincloth, are they really even your nemesis? Alright. Don't tell Bricktop, he'll go to a lengthy explanation. Yes. Yeah. Yes, we can go Clock Tower because we haven't been there yet today. Can I go? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that was a ton. That felt like I would not have noticed if you'd swapped, like if you covered up my scroll count and just said, here, take this controller, how does this collector fight feel? I would not have been like, wait, is this a different patch? That other one, I would have been like, what the hell's in my second slot? And why am I doing no damage whatsoever? But that worked out. Bye-bye.